Before the world understood the meaning of destruction, one battlefield rewrote the fate of empires. The warm light of the rising sun belies the growing shadow of conflict. Across the Mare Nostrum, the Pax Romana stretched far, a peace maintained by the legions who marched relentlessly across the continent.
The Romans will never anticipate an army crossing the Rhodanus this late in the season. We will cross the Alps and bring the war to their doorstep.
They expect us to the south. We will cross the river here, and then, my friends, we march on Rome.
The logistical challenge was immense. Supplies were carried on the backs of the beasts, a testament to the scale of the operation. 216 BC. The Alps showed no mercy. Every footstep was a battle against the blinding—
Hold the ropes! Don't let it fall!
The treacherous journey incurred heavy losses, costing them dearly in supplies and morale.
As the Carthaginian legions swept across the plains, a shadow fell upon the Republic.
This war is not merely a choice, it is our solemn duty. The gods themselves demand victory, and we shall deliver it!
This summer of 216 BC, the largest army Rome had ever assembled marched into Apulia, ready for a decisive confrontation with Hannibal. From these Apulian plains, the view stretched for miles. This elevated position provided a critical terrain advantage against the approaching legions.
They expect a frontal clash. We give them that, then the wings swing in. The bull is trapped. The double envelopment is complete.
The consuls, blinded by their ambition, pressed forward.
We attack at dawn. This is the only way.
It is madness, Gaius. Our legions are exposed.
80,000 men. A sea of shields and spears ready to drown the barbarian hordes. This is my time.
The crescent formation takes shape. The disciplined Libyan heavy infantry anchor the center, while the ferocious—
Beneath the armor, the general was calm. They believe we are beaten. Show them the fury of Carthage. Forward!
The Roman legions were unmatched on foot, but their cavalry often lagged behind their enemies, creating a critical imbalance on the flanks.
Tense silence falls across the valley as the horns sound the charge. This dawn will decide the fate of the empire.
We are the unbreakable shield of Rome. We take ground, we hold it, and we show no mercy. Hold the line! Push! Throw! Charge forward, men!
The central pressure theory dictates that a disciplined, unified thrust at the center will buckle the enemy's resolve and break their ranks.
The Romans pressed forward, thinking victory was near. But Hannibal's retreat was deliberate, a calculated—
The legions roared, sensing victory. Yet, the barbarian horde had not broken. They were merely shifting formation. The weight of the Iberian and Numidian horsemen proved too much. The Roman right flank dissolved into chaos, a total rout.
The encirclement is complete. The Roman legions are trapped. This is the turning point of the war.
The poor spacing has rendered the legion immobilized. Pack this tightly. Every movement is a struggle against their own ranks rather than the enemy.
And there it is. The double envelopment is complete. The Roman center is completely surrounded, leaving them no avenue of escape.
Hold the line! Don't let them through!
We're being crushed. There are too many.
Amidst the deafening chaos, Hannibal remained unmoved, his gaze fixed on the unfolding strategy.
Forward! To victory! Charge!
Discipline gave way to desperation. The officers shouted, but their commands were lost in the rising tide of panic and retreat.
Charge! Attack! Hold the line! We're breaking!
The encirclement is relentless, a tide of steel and fire. It is, by all accounts, unstoppable.
In the chaos of the mud, the Legion finally broke. All that remained was the cold grip of despair.
Hold the line! Push forward! The encirclement is complete. The historic trap is now fully closed. In this crush, the legionaries' greatest enemy was not the barbarian horde, but the lack of air.
They struck the Roman line not with brute force, but with surgical precision. A disciplined wedge cleaving through the disorganized masses. Against the might of the Persian cataphracts, the Roman legion stood no chance. This was the dawning of a new age of warfare. The legions broke. One by one, the officers fell, marking the tragic end of the Roman command.
Encircled and outnumbered, the legions of Rome faced their darkest hour. The Samnite trap closed like a tight...
Charge! Secure the perimeter! For Carthage! Here lies the true face of victory. Not glory, but this. The silence of 10...
This field bears witness to the genius of Hannibal. A strategy unmatched, securing a victory that echoed through the ages. They limped away from the slaughter, broken men in broken armor. The legion was gone, replaced by ghosts.
The tally grows with the setting sun. Nearly 8,000 Roman casualties confirmed in this sector alone. A victory forged in iron, but secured in the unwavering unity of command. This was once the heart of the Legion, a fortress against the wilderness.
This is the strategic shock, a localized crisis threatening to destabilize the entire peninsula.
The news is dire. We are routed. The Samnites have crushed the legions.
By the gods, how could this happen? We must retaliate!
The enemy is at the gates. We must fortify the wall before sundown.
Move those stones! Faster, or we all perish!
The gods have granted you victory, Great One.
We must strike now!
A fine edge. It will serve Rome well. See that they are distributed immediately.
The gods have marked him for greatness. He will not merely protect Rome, he will expand her to the ends of the earth. Minted around 316 BC, these silver diadrams bear the image of the goddess Tanit.
Hannibal's legacy is defined by the audacity of his campaigns across the Alps, a masterstroke of military genius, truly unparalleled in history.
See how Armia's center bends but does not break. This allows the heavy cavalry to swing around both flanks, initiating the decisive envelopment.
Is the flexible crescent. The flanks surge forward, demonstrating the mobility required to encircle the enemy.
disparity is clear. 50,000 infantry and 10,000 horse against a meager 5,000.
Push! Move forward! Hold the line, brother!
The strength of Rome lies in its legions. This is the standard kit of 316 BC. The
A toast to the heroes of the Eleutherus.
May their names live forever.
And may our enemies tremble.
The ongoing conflict among the Diadochi has crippled the grain shipments from Egypt, causing prices to soar.
This new levy... The time for debate is over. Let those who support the reforms cross to my right.
50 shekels for the finest Tyrian dye.
Too much, I offer 30.
Make way for the guard.
And so, driven by the shadow of the Samnite legions, Rome forged this reluctant alliance, forever shifting the balance of power in the region. From the Alps to Africa, the Punic Wars raged for over a century. Though Hannibal crushed the legions, though Carthage stands strong this day, the shadow of Ledra, like Hannibal, will one day. Defeat is merely a prelude to victory. We are the sons of Rome, and our resilience will forge an empire.
But consider the implications for the Hellenistic world. If Ptolemy had intervened...
He couldn't have. His southern borders were too volatile.
Hold the line! Push forward! Attack!
The grass bends under the weight of memory. Another victory secured by spears. Another. This weathered bronze, crafted in the Hellenistic style, captures the likeness of Hannibal Barca, one of history's greatest tactical victories.